Good morning to one and all. In today's session, we will be learning about machine learning, a practical approach. Here, we'll concentrate on supervised learning. So initially, before moving on to supervised learning, so let us have a look on what are machine learning and what is its necessity. So if you could see in today's scenario, the rise of big data demands for machine learning for efficient data analysis and decision making. For example, if you could see around 1 trillion web pages and every second, if you could see minimum 1 hour of video content is uploaded on YouTube. And if you equate this for 10 years of content every day, so you can just imagine how much data are getting entered day after another. Additionally, if you could see thousands of human genomes, each consists of approximately 3.8 billion base pairs have been sequenced. If you could see, Walmart handles over 1 million transactions per hour. Then you could just imagine the size of the data set. It is more than 2.5 petabytes of information. Thus, to handle this complex situation, this machine learning, it comprises or it handles the techniques that can automatically detect the patterns with the data and leverage these patterns so as to predict the future data or to make decisions under uncertainty. So the main crux behind this machine learning to addresses these big challenges are nothing but the main probability theory. So which just applies to any problem involving uncertainty. Now moving on to the types of machine learning. The machine learning, it could be either supervised learning or unsupervised learning or reinforcement learning. The other classification is also there, that is semi-supervised learning. Now what is this supervised learning? Supervised learning is nothing but task driven. Just given the set of input output pairs, you are just going to predict the next value. Next comes unsupervised learning. It is a data driven approach. The next one is reinforcement learning. It is nothing but learning from mistakes from the environment. For example, if you are telling to a baby, don't touch the candle, it will hurt your hand. If you are not touching it, you will be awarded. But the kid mistakenly, if it goes and touches, it just gets a penalty. That's how it is learns from the environment. So thus, to conclude here, supervised is a task driven approach, whereas unsupervised learning is a data driven approach, and reinforcement learning to learn from the mistakes. Now first we will move on to your supervised learning. So supervised learning, the other name is predictive learning. Why? Here the main objective or the goal is to map a set of input X to the output Y, provided you are going to provide a labeled set of input output pair. So your input set of d-dimension vectors, it is going to have both your input and output corresponding pairs that is going to be trained. Okay, here if you could see, D is the set of input output pairs and N is the number of training examples. When we move on to your training input Xi, so already what are the things that is going to be specified are, it is a d-dimensional vector of numbers. It is going to represent, it could be either the features or the attributes or the covariates. Example, it can be a height and a weight of a person. Sometimes my inputs can be of complex structured objects such as images, sentences, time series or molecular shapes or graphs. Now we will move on to your output, or it is called as your response variable y. So in output there can be two types. Either my output can be categorical one. Example, like I want to find out the number of males or females in a particular locality where the election is going to be held up. Or I am going to predict the income level of the person, which is going to be real valued. So it could be a categorical one or a real valued one. So these categorical problems are known as your classification, or it is called as pattern recognition, whereas the real valued problems are called as your regression. Okay, so the next thing is your unsupervised learning. It is called as your descriptive learning. Okay,